Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this short and quick video, I'm going to share with you guys my opinion on whether you would need a gas or electric pressure washer in your detailing business. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Don't not get strained but strained. Don't not get strained but strained. Don't not get strained but strained. You don't get shit straight, you don't straighten it.
Alrighty guys, so jumping straight into the video. In my experience as a detailer for a very long time now, I've used both a gas pressure washer and an electric pressure washer. I started off with a gas pressure washer and I thought that it was an amazing machine. It did the job very good, and it helped out when it came to washing really dirty vehicles that had a lot of soil and dirt all over the actual surface of the vehicle. Now, do you really need all of the power when it comes to detailing? After transitioning from the gas one to an electric one, I realized that you do not need one at all, right? So I do want to mention that if you have a gas pressure washer in your let's say garage and your storage, go ahead and use it, right? You want to be very careful with it because at the end of the day, it is a strong machine and can take off paint off your vehicle if you're not very safe or using it as safe as possible. So when it comes to using any pressure washer, whether it's gas or electric, when it comes to washing your vehicle, you never want to use that pressure to your advantage. You never want to use that pressure to clean the vehicle. You just want to make sure that there's a stream of water coming out of there so you can rinse off the actual vehicle, or soak the vehicle with some water prior to going ahead and washing it, right? You're not necessarily using that pressure to remove dirt, to get as close as possible to the paint and removing all the dirt. No, that's not what the pressure is for at all. You want to make sure that you're just throwing water on there, making it a little easier for you as opposed to using a normal garden hose, if that makes any sense. So I want to quickly mention how important it is for me to stay focused on detailing without getting bogged down by administrative tasks. That is why I use Jobber, a CRM or service management software that makes running my business a breeze. With Jobber, I can easily create estimates, send quotes, schedule appointments, invoice clients, and accept payments as well, all from my phone with no prior experience required. One feature I really appreciate is the customer request forms. So when a client asks for pricing, I send them a form to complete, which helps us better understand the job and provide a more accurate quote. Jobber also helps speed up payments through Jobber Payments, letting you accept credit card payments instantly and get paid faster. Managing a mobile detailing business involves a lot of quoting, it involves a lot of scheduling, invoicing, payments. You guys get the idea, but Jobber makes it super simple and easy to handle everything again in one app. So if you're interested, click the link in the description to get a free 14-day trial and a 20% discount of your first 6 months when you sign up. So thank you guys. Now back to the video. Now again, I've used the gas pressure washer in the beginning of my detailing career and I enjoyed it while I had it, right? But you have to consider that there are some headaches that come with it as well. Sometimes, you can run out of gas. Again, you have to actually go buy gas. Certain machines, certain pressure washers require not only regular gas, but you need a mix with it, or some require a fuel stabilizer. So things that you might not want to go out of your way to do, or you feel like it's too much. Definitely consider an electric one, because with an electric one, it is super simple to use. All you do is have to connect it, make sure that you have a source of water, and you're good to go. Now with an electric one, in my opinion, I figured that you have to have a good amount of water. In my case, I have a 100-gallon water tank. So most of the time I have anywhere from 60 to 80 gallons, and that is more than enough for the actual electric pressure washer to register that water and go ahead and provide that pressure that you need from the other end, if that makes any sense. So definitely take that into consideration. Ours is actually gravity fed as well. So we have our water tank on our setup. Let me see if I can show you. It's really hard to see on camera, guys, but if I were to show you, on that end of the water tank, we have a piece of thick plywood that angles the actual water tank. So the water is kind of like leaning towards this side. And then we have the actual hose here that leads to the actual pressure washer. Now with the gas pressure washer, I will mention that it is a little easier for that pump to go ahead and extract that water from whatever source that you have. So it'll actually help out in terms of like making sure that it registers that water to go ahead and provide that pressurized water stream or jet, however you want to call it. I get a lot of questions like, hey, should I use a gas pressure washer or an electric pressure washer? So I'll straight up say electric pressure washer, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get an electric pressure washer. Go with what you know, go with what you have. And in my opinion, if I were to start all over from the very beginning, I think I'd just go as simple as an electric pressure washer. Just because with the gas pressure washer, I had many times where I ran out of gas throughout the detail. I'm rinsing out the vehicle with a lot of soap and direct sunlight, and my gas pressure washer runs out of gas, right? So it's a pain having to find your gas tank, right? Having to fill it up, and meanwhile, these 30 seconds is 1 minute, is 2 minutes. It's taking a toll on your detail because, again, it's direct sunlight and we have that soap drying on that paint. So definitely makes a huge difference. I've had no issues with my electric pressure washer so far, and I'm super grateful for that. Definitely like not even one complaint. Other than that, my last one, which is the 1600 PSI Ryobi pressure washer, it died on me, but that was after 1 or 2 years of using it, you know, again, as a full-time business. And these are not really meant to be used for, you know, commercial motives or commercial use. Definitely though, it's really more of residential, but it'll get the job done. I'm a professional detailer and it gets the job done for me. So definitely don't really believe all that stuff that you need a commercial level one. If you wanted it to last for 5+ years, maybe yes. But if you're fine with maybe, you know, this pressure washer costs like $100, and if you want to pay $100 every 2 years, it's fine. You know, it gets the job done and it'll do the job. Again, when it comes to washing the vehicle, even if it's for the wheels, like you don't want to use that pressurized water, that strong water coming out to actually clean up the actual wheel. If you can, if it does clean it up from far away, then that's a good thing, because that means that there's just a lot of dirt on there, and like a simple water hose down will clean up like 50% of that dirt that's on there. But you're never gonna go out of your way to actually get as close as possible to rinse it off. A lot of people out there who are customers, who are just, you know, general homeowners, people who don't know a lot about detailing, they think that a pressure washer is gonna clean the entire vehicle. Well, you have a pressure washer, you can clean my car better than I can. Technically I can, but it doesn't have to do with nothing with the actual pressure washer's pressure. It's about technique and using the right products, using the right methods. Nothing as far as like the actual pressure. Like we've had a customer one time, they had mold on their vehicle, and they said, well, I was gonna clean my car, but I figured that you have a pressure washer, you can pressure wash it off. And I explained to her that's not how it works, because we're not gonna come here and start pressure washing all that mold away. You know, we have to add certain chemicals on there so it can dissolve, and then we'll go ahead, whether we're using a water hose from your house, a regular garden hose, or whether we're using a low pressure electric pressure washer, we'll go ahead and find and rinse it off. But again, it's not the pressure that's doing the job, it's the chemicals and the techniques and the methods that we go and putting it into that actual job. So hopefully guys, that gives you a better idea on whether you want to go with an electric pressure washer or a gas pressure washer. My last thing is that when you're using a gas pressure washer, I noticed that you use the 40 degree nozzle, the white nozzle with the gas pressure washer. And when you're using the electric pressure washer, 9 out of 10 times you're going to use the 15 degree nozzle. Again, just because of the strength that it provides. You want to go lower with the actual electric pressure washer, being that it's not too strong. And the very last thing before I end the video, I just want to mention that you also want to consider that when you have a gas pressure washer, it is strong, so it's also going to take a toll on your hand, whether you're using it for one vehicle for one detail, or whether you're using it for 10 details in one day, right? It's going to take a toll on your hand. You have a lot of muscles in your hand that is going to have a toll on, so just keep that in mind. As far as the actual electric pressure washer, we don't have to deal with any of that. I do want to mention though that we actually have the SGS 28 sprayer gun, which is also easier on us. So if you have a combo with like an electric pressure washer and a nice sprayer gun like the SGS 28 from MTM, you're good to go, as far as like you don't have to worry about, you know, hurting your hands using it every day, all day, compared to like using a gas pressure washer, which is stronger, and a cheaper gun, sprayer gun, for example, from Amazon, that is $30, $25. Definitely a huge difference, guys. So just something to point out. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys would rather go the electric pressure washer way or the gas pressure washer way. Let me know if you guys use either or now, or let me know if you guys are planning on switching, or maybe that, you know, the gas pressure washer is your thing, you will never go electric, or if the electric is your thing and you will never go gas. So that's gonna be a wrap for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, make sure you smash the like button, leave a comment down below, and press the subscribe button, as well as hit the notification bell button to join my notification squad. Don't forget to watch another video here on the screen, guys. As always, guys and girls, see you on the next one.